Welcome to my services. And my services can be said in one statement: evolve and help others to evolve. And I have been offering evidence-based programs for the last 37 years. It includes teaching, education, research, managing pain and illnesses, and helping you to achieve well-being. We have helped thousands of the people who were experiencing the challenges in their personal, professional, and social lives. For example, unable to discover inner peace, to break habitual pattern, anxiety, stress, workload, underachievement, undervalued, problems like back pain, asthma, lack of coping skills, etc. What exactly is the Eastern wisdom and how old it is? Before I talk about what exactly is the Eastern wisdom, it is 6,000 years old. It has got 3,000 texts and teachers, and we have more than 5,000 practices. So out of which the master chooses the right principle, right practices, and right program for you. Wow, so much of suffering. In a given year in USA, approximately 43.8 million experiences mental illness. What about adults? Almost 16 million had at least one major depressive episode, and how to prevent it. The Eastern wisdom is one of the best tools. And about 20 million adults in the US who experienced a substance use disorder. What we offer, what is the Eastern wisdom? Be very clear about it. The science aims at discovery of the truth in the material world, and it had made a remarkable progress. The Eastern wisdom aims at discovery of the truth in the inner space of the man. And all the 3,000 teachers, as I talked earlier, followed the same principles to help people to find that inner peace, optimum level of well-being, and prevention of illnesses. So there is a big difference between the objective reality and the subjective reality. Subjective reality is the subject matter of Eastern wisdom. The objective reality is the subject matter of science. But you'll be also amazed that it is evidence-based. It is well-being and complementary approach. And our programs include 6 out of 10 of the most recognized non-pharmaceutical approaches, as mentioned by the National Institute of Health. But how the Eastern wisdom works? It is a journey from becoming to being to becoming. Means what? What is your current state of the living? List them out. Physical challenges, mental challenges, emotional, professional, work. It has some subjective causes. Subjective, the way you live, move, and work in your life. That is what I call as the becoming, current state of your living. And from there, we help you discover the inner peace, wisdom, and the love. So what happens? All those challenges are dropped. But as you continue to the journey, the life transforms, and now you start living and working from inner peace, wisdom, and the love outside. That is, life transformed is becoming. I use the term evolution. Evolution is also a change, like growth, development. But this evolution is done by a change in our consciousness from the lower mind that is crazy, lazy, and blaming, reactive, stressed, to a higher mind that is always living in peace. And that helps you transform the mind. You live in work, in peace, happiness, wisdom all the time. all masters followed the same path. You are in a higher state when you consciously experience calm inside. You did do nothing. One day you wake up in the morning and you find yourself so calm, natural, peace, happy. From where it has come. So we explore that state of the consciousness in you. That is one example. How do you know? What is the parameter? In a very simple way, you start with the first stage of learning and engagement. When you are only 1% in that state, and the master is 99%. So we give you the practices, the program, you do it regularly, and you progress. So second stage, you start educating your mind. And the moment you reach to that level, you are in the second stage. You are 10% of your being, and the master is 90%. Master brings down his role. Third stage, the master further brings down the role to 75% in guiding you. Why? Because you have risen to 25% by experiencing, by self-practice, by dropping the crazy and the lazy mind. And as you continue to progress, you reach to the fourth stage, self-empowering. You empower yourself. Means what? You have anxiety at workplace. You know the practice. You have experienced the state before. So you just sit for 5 minutes and you move into calmer state. So in that stage, you are 50%. The master further reduces the role. The last stage is evolution and transformation, where the awakening takes place. The master has almost no role to play, just to point out. Continue the journey to evolve yourself. Manuals of Eastern wisdom are different from the science. It doesn't follow the principles of the science. It follows the principles of the subjective reality. But all masters follows the same principles, and I choose one of them. I personalize your practices. Depends on you and your state. In that way, the master helps you to live in other dimensions of life. I always give email support. I deliver the audio practices files to you digitally, and I personalize these practices weekly. How the journey unfolds to you. You minimize the impact of illness. You rise in well-being. You rise in consciousness that changes the entire life. You start living in peace, wisdom, and love. Aren't these subjective changes enough to experience that it works? How science looks at the Eastern wisdom is also an important topic. National Institute of Health guidelines and studies in helping you manage your problems. They gives you a clear indication that 6 out of the 10 approaches that I include in my program helps. Recent studies in mindfulness suggest that it fires the brain to rewire it. What it means, it starts changing your attitude, your behavior, your personality, and you start moving towards peace and happiness. In the next episode, I'll talk about what exactly is the program that I offer, what are the resources I use, and how you progress. Why not write your challenges in life at info@girishcha.org or visit my website for more information. www.girishcha.org. Thanks for watching. This is episode number 1, how I offer my services. Thank you.